Back in the building, man. Welcome back to Can I Vibe with y'all, where the vibes are immaculate every time we hop up in here.
Every time.
If it's your first time watching, it's your boy Kaz. Follow the IG CAZ_0. Go ahead, pass it over to you.
And it's your boy Chris. You can follow me on IG. at this 023.
Yes, sir. And before I introduce the guests, we got this holiday special. If you're watching on YouTube, we got these crazy Christmas sweaters on. You know, we big vibing. We got the good drinks with us today. So go ahead, introduce yourselves real quick.
Okay, I'll go first. My name is Erica Officer, also known as EO, also known as Airy. You can follow me on Instagram at ERYKAH, like Badu, Officer, OFFICER, Erica Officer. Hey.
My name is Francesca. Most people call me Frankie, Frank, whichever is easier, shorter, whatever. You can follow me on Instagram, Frankie Bailey.
You better follow.
We are shouting out the beautiful Bamboo brand again. Good stuff right here.
Have to.
You know, we look like some alcoholics on the table, but you know, it is what it is.
No, but it's holiday time.
It is.
And this
To be
cream
honest,
is
We're drinking
good.
cream rum.
Yes.
So good.
Cheers to that.
Cheers to that.
Yeah.
Cheers to cream. Cheers to creamy drinks. You didn't let me finish.
Cheers to
Cheers
cream.
to that. Shit.
We should run the commercial because
We look at them hella cute.
I'm actually
Cheers to cream.
I'm gonna give this because a lot of people don't know we actually don't drink on here.
really.
We'll have like foam cups out, but we usually drinking water.
So you're drinking today? Just
We drink
for
it
this
today.
Season.
We drink it today. It's holiday
Yeah,
season.
you're
you
gonna make
tell
us
our
the
secret
alcoholics
like that.
then. That's fine.
I
mean,
told the
that's
secret.
fine.
Damn.
I think a lot of people should know because they think we're like alcoholics.
Yeah, no, it's good that they know the truth.
I'm actually let you start it today because I don't know your questions.
Oh, I get to start.
You get
Okay.
to start it off.
Has there been a scenario where a guy has made you feel like a clown?
That's a good one.
Where you're like, damn, he got me.
Like on some like, what do you mean? What do you mean?
You know what?
You know
Come
exactly.
on.
Like feel played?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on.
Like, damn, you was feeling him more than he was feeling you.
Got you.
That's definitely happened, unfortunately.
she be living it.
Erica, let's start
You
with
good over there?
I just don't
You
know
alright?
if I'm,
You just look
if I'm
like-
ready to share that.
What did he do? What happened?
Had you? Okay.
How did that make you feel?
Long story short, he had a baby on me,
What you mean?
damn.
Had a baby.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he had a baby by another
Somebody
guy. Okay.
else.
And you didn't know?
and then he left me for that somebody else.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
After saying that the somebody else was nothing.
Right. It was one of those. Just lied to.
How long did it
the
take for
entire
you to
time.
find out?
About 4 months. But the gag is, he ends up having not him. He has a miscarriage, but she ends up having a miscarriage after I find out. Yeah.
She
didn't
just said-
actually have
Oh,
it.
I thought she already had the
Yeah.
kid.
So she didn't
okay.
have the baby
Okay.
yet,
Okay.
but it was in the oven.
Oh.
It's bacon.
And he
So got
left,
somebody
he left me to
pregnant
go
on
take
you.
it out the oven with her, but she ended up having a miscarriage before it was done.
Did he try to come back to
So
you?
how do you look now? Oh yeah, they always try to come back.
He tried to come back to you?
Of course, they
He tried to come back,
always
and then
double back.
she had another one in the oven.
But did you take him back, though?
Hell no.
Oh, okay. Just making
Bygones
sure,
be
that's all.
bygones.
I don't do second
Out the
chances,
door.
babe. I don't do
Literally.
second chances.
At least he a family man.
Literally.
Is he though?
So the one that comes to mind. So basically, I was talking to this guy. Like it was kind of like one of those things. Like we didn't know we had interest in, or didn't know we found each other attractive. Like it's like, oh, I didn't know that you were feeling me. I didn't know you were feeling me. Like so, it was like, oh, okay, we're feeling each other. Like let's see. Like okay. So we started talking. And I was like, okay, I'm kind of feeling him, and he was giving me the vibes. I'm like, okay, cool. But he lived out of state because he went to school out of state. So I was just like, damn, I want to see you, this, that, and the third. He was like, yeah, come out here. Like, I'll get you a ticket, this, that, and the third. So I'm like, all right, cool. Like, I want to go see what the vibes is to see if we, like, really, like, click, this, that, and the third. So I went out there, and I had, like, work and shit like that. So, like, that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to put all the blame on him or anything like that because women don't take accountability. Anyways. So
you know it's
I
true.
was, so I went
Thank
out.
you for the facts.
Thank you.
I'm taking him now. So I'm trying to make him, give him an opportunity to, anyways. So I went out there, like I worked a lot and stuff like that. So I went out there, I was kind of tired. It was only like 2-3 days. So when I went, like honestly, I feel like I was asleep the whole time. I'm not even gonna lie. Like we didn't really, like he was in school. So it was like, wasn't really like much to be doing, like go out to eat, all this extra stuff. I only went for like a day or so. So it wasn't that long, but I went. I thought the vibes were straight. You know what I mean? Like I was like, okay, like I'm feeling you. You're cute. We didn't do anything. It wasn't like anything going on. Like I just went to go see what the vibes is. But then I came back and he just ghosted me.
You felt like a clown because you got ghosted.
I felt like a clown because I felt like me trying to see if I could find an interest in you was pointless. Like I should have just left you where the fuck you were at.
You think it was because you couldn't really do anything that weekend or whatever the days you went?
What do you mean do anything?
Like you said he was working or he was in school.
I feel like that could have played a part in it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like I just flew you out here to come see me and you ain't even nothing. You ain't sucking no. You ain't nothing. Like
you suck no.
No, I didn't do nothing.
Send your ass with
Get your ass on the plane. Get your ass on the plane.
I don't blame him.
Are you kidding?
The fuck out.
So that's why I got ghosted?
Yes, it makes sense.
What?
That's why I said I'll be listening to the whole
You're not no head.
He flew you out and you not sucking dick?
It was an $80 ticket. It was in COVID. Not even $80.
Flew you out, though.
It was in COVID. That shit didn't cost nothing.
You still got on a
look
flight.
at you.
That shit ain't cost nothing.
It's not about the price. You got on
Don't
a
even
flight.
appreciate it.
You went to a
That's
different
crazy.
state.
No, but listen to what I'm saying.
crazy.
If he lived here, I wouldn't have to get on no flight.
So
I would
pussy's
drive
just
20
expected.
minutes or you would drive however the much minutes and come see me. And am I obligated to give you some coochie?
Yes.
That man flew you out.
Hell
Yes.
no.
You
That
ain't
wasn't
offer
a
up no
fly out.
head.
That wasn't a
Don't
fucking fly out.
listen to
If I
these
took the
men.
train, would you say the same thing?
Yes.
If I fucking drove over there, would you say the same thing?
Yes.
Hell no.
If you going
They're
out
trolling
to
you.
If you chill with a nigga,
the longer the distance,
if you
the more you should be inclined to suck that.
know
Yeah.
the
Really
not, no the
This
not.
is not what you truly believe.
Like
That
that's
is
what I'm saying.
absolutely
I
unbelievable.
no, really?
What? What if I was
Why you
celibate?
think he flew you out?
Because he wanted to see me. He wants to get to know me.
God forbid.
That's what you thought he flew you
God
out
forbid.
for? To get
God
to know
forbid.
you?
Like, why are we doing this? Like, you don't want to be involved with me? Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, you don't want
He
us
wanted
to
to
be a
get
Get
involved
to
with
know
you,
you.
but-
Isn't that what texting, FaceTiming is for? When you finally get there?
And we were doing that, but we need to spend some in-time person quality.
Exactly.
Yeah, and be
so that to see
physical.
if there's some chemistry.
Y'all
First
had
of all,
never
there wasn't no
been-
chemistry. He wasn't smooth. He wasn't hitting no fucking
He flew you out.
flirtatious nothing. A $60 ticket.
That's true because
So if he wasn't smooth, why'd you go then?
some people act different behind the camera.
That makes no sense.
He was very sweet.
Oh. So he wasn't smooth, but he was sweet.
He gonna fly me out. That's why I went.
You have to admit,
No,
sometimes
that's
when you
the
meet, sometimes when you meet people in person, you're like, wait a minute, this is not the person I was FaceTiming.
That's
or
true.
I was
It's
on
not the person I
phone
was
with.
texting and
They
talking
acting
to.
way
You know what I'm
different
saying?
now.
Like the vibe in person, it's like okay, maybe.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I could tell that if we're FaceTiming, first of all, I wouldn't be like going out to a different state to go see a girl.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But if I wasn't that case and we FaceTiming, I could tell your vibe beforehand. I would even get that ticket if I could tell like you not it.
You never really know though until you're in
Like
that
you
person's face.
really don't. Like you really don't.
I mean, yeah, but I could still tell like if we're on FaceTime for 2 hours, I'm having a whole conversation with you. I could tell like, all right, this is a good conversation. She definitely sucking dick.
Okay, but what if in person she gets really shy?
Honestly,
All
I
right,
feel like
so I'm smooth enough to talk that out of it.
Or what if she's too much in person and she's like not letting you get a word in because she's so excited to see you and you find out like, dang.
I mean, if I'm on a quick trip, that's cool with me.
Yeah, that's cool.
as long as you get
So
your dick sucked.
you
As long
prefer
as she's sucking.
I can't believe that he flew you out to get to know you.
Okay,
That's
I'm not
crazy.
I'm not
Get to
saying
know
that.
you. That
but I'm
man
saying,
trying to see
but it's
you
like I talked to
in
him about it
person and
beforehand.
get
I was like, listen,
physical.
when I get over there, that's not the vibes. That's not the vibes. Unless you know that now, that's not the vibes.
that's not the vibes.
So he wasn't flirting with you or nothing?
Of course, he's interested in me. So yeah, he was flirting. But what I'm saying is,
So what
it's
did
not
he
like
do wrong?
it's not like I got there and I was in heat. Like you see
How
what I'm
long?
saying?
You said 3 days you were there?
No,
No, you said like a day.
I spent one overnight.
Oh, then you definitely should have. As soon as you walked
At
in
the
that door.
night. At nighttime, you should.
No.
Slacking.
Actually, it might have been two. Like,
Time
there
was
one
ticking.
night, and then the next night, then I went. If a guy flies you out, you are not obligated to sleep with him nor participate in any form of sexual act if you do not want to.
So why would you get flown out?
Because I'm trying to see you. That's the only way I can see you.
But don't you
Either
know what
I
his
gotta come
intentions
see
are?
you, or
Don't
you
you know
gotta
what
come
his
see me.
intentions are?
His
So that's
intentions
what
are
all
going
men's
to be the
intentions
same
are?
whether you fly out or not. The intentions are going to be the same. So if the intentions
So
are going to be the
why
same,
would you take an extravagant, exclusive trip to do something extreme as getting flown out and not do anything with him?
how the f- else am I going to see you? How am I going to see you?
Maybe it's not meant to be.
How am I going to
if
see
you
you?
weren't-
How am I going to see you? If I met you in
I was-
Miami,
selfish.
if I met you in Miami and you're not from here, but the vibes is vibing, and you live in fucking, I don't even know, Idaho. I don't know where the fuck you live.
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, if that's where you live at, how am I going to see you?
So if I met a
You gotta
girl,
come back-
if I met a girl from Idaho and we talking on FaceTime long hours, I'll be like, damn, we having a good conversation. I want to her
see-
when I go see her.
Why does it have to be that though?
I
That's all it is for
want
the
to. I want to
Okay,
see her too.
What are we, 12? How much talking do we need to do?
No, but
Like,
what if I'm celibate? What if I want to wait till marriage? What if I'm interested in you, but I want to wait till marriage?
If you told him that, he was not going to fly you out. He would not fly you out
At all.
If you wait until marriage.
I disagree. I think
not
there
true.
are
That's not true. They
men
would
out
still
there
fly
that
you
will fly you out.
Talking about
If I was in
she gonna get over here and feel different.
If I was in that position, of course I would want to see her. You know, go get. I wouldn't fly out just to fuck her. Like we gonna go get some food. We gonna hang out.
And then we gonna.
I wouldn't hop on a flight just to fuck you. This down here.
That's clearly what it's giving, because if you don't get none,
the is a given. If I'm flying out,
why is it a given? Why is it a given? Why is it a
flying to
given?
Idaho, the is a given.
Why is it a given? You think you did something flying
Why
out?
would I fly you out if I could just talk to you on the phone?
You can't see me in person. That's
what?
that's a different vibe. Ain't you the same? Ain't you the same person that want to?
That ain't worth it then.
Ain't you the same?
It's not worth it.
Yeah, it's
I
not,
wouldn't-
like,
If you
we
lived
can have the
here,
same conversation
if you
on the
lived
phone.
here, if you lived 10 minutes from her, would you not see her?
Of course.
Yeah.
If you lived 2 hours from her, would you go and see her?
Nope.
No.
You wouldn't.
Too far.
Too far. No. What about an hour?
Unless we fuck
What
it.
about an hour?
She could drive to me.
All right. I know where this conversation is going.
Nah, for
A
real.
lot of
though,
light
like,
skin energy in the room.
Y'all are
I
bugging.
just-
Y'all are bugging. There's no other way you're gonna see a
it's
person
like,
and catch
as a man,
a vibe.
As a man,
if you don't hang out with them in person.
You gotta weigh out your options. All right. So I have the option to fly out this girl. If I know for a fact she's not giving it up, I'm not gonna spend the money on the flight.
So you're saying that
I wouldn't do it just to see her
That's-
with nothing like.
that's the end all be all for men. That's what
I'm
they
not.
want.
I'm not
Their
saying.
end goal is
I'm not
that.
saying.
Have
I'm not
sex,
saying
like,
end
that's
all
what
be all. But if we've
But
been
you're saying
talking
if it-
we've been talking for months. I have all this
Okay, but
sexual
what if I'm
tension
not
built up.
ready?
Same conversation.
What if I'm not ready?
What if
Say
she's
that.
not ready?
I have to go
Say
spend
that.
time
She
with
did
you.
say that
Hit 'em
before she
up.
got on the
Hit 'em
trip.
up.
She
Did you
said
tell him that?
she
Hit 'em
Did you
up.
tell him
I
that?
did. I said when I get over there,
Hit 'em
I'm gonna
up.
go
You
down. I
ready?
want to let you know.
Okay.
I want to let
I'm
you
ready
know
to
when I
come
get
see
over
you.
there.
What if
It's not
what
gonna go
if it's her
down.
time in the month when she gets there? She wants to, but it's her time of the month.
Then you can suck
That's
that.
fine.
What?
I'm trying to see if I catch a
You
vibe.
said-
I want to
you
get
said-
pleased too.
Vibing. I'm trying to see if you make my mouth wet. Like, what are you talking
You
about?
said you told him beforehand. If she told me beforehand that
You
we
wouldn't
not
fly her
doing
out.
nothing, I'm not flying her out.
Yeah.
no,
Even
but
if
how
the
else
vibes
you
are
gonna
impeccable.
see her and catch a vibe? How
It's
else?
like
We already caught a vibe
How?
on the
What else can we
phone.
do?
No.
What else can we
We
do?
already talked.
No.
What do you mean?
No, I need to catch a vibe in person. I need to
surprised.
see you.
Yeah.
I need
No,
to
I'm not.
see you.
I gotta like the travel
really like her
time,
for real.
the
You don't
money
really
for
like her for
flights. I gotta take time out
Yes.
of my time, like bringing you in.
But there's so many other things we can do. We just talked
But
about
what-
all the
what's it gonna
non-sexual
mean to-
acts of intimacy that y'all could partake in
Okay,
instead
that's-
of
that's for
that.
someone who
That's
lives
not what he
here.
want. That's not what he wants.
That
That's
can
who was-
bring
that's
you
for someone-
closer.
That's
that
different.
can, that
That's
could
different.
ultimately bring you closer in the end if you waited. 'Cause that's the problem with our generation
for-
today.
wait for what? She
Nobody
in
wants to
Idaho.
wait to
Nobody
have
wanna
sex,
wait.
and that's why relationships don't last because you don't actually
exactly-
'Cause that's
genuinely
why-
know if you like the person
Well,
or
you're speaking to
not.
someone.
exactly why.
I don't like long distance relationships, so I wouldn't wait. Period.
Okay, say I live 10 minutes on the road and I want to date you,
That's different.
but I don't want to have sex with you.
Okay, I don't.
You
have,
wouldn't date
I don't
me?
need. I don't need sex right away.
Why? Because you're not spending minutes on the 10-minute. You're not spending money on a spend 10-minute drive.
I can hang out with you and not have sex. We can go out on a date, but you live 10 minutes away. I know you're still here. If I'm taking a trip or flying you out, I'm only gonna see you once every so often.
Yeah, that's
So the
different.
sex is just given.
I'm saying, what if I'm 10 minutes away but I just don't want to have sex?
That's fine. I could work with that.
But if I live a state away and I don't want to have sex, that's
That's
not
a
cool.
problem.
then I'm not gonna keep talking to you.
Yeah.
Okay, so
a
it's
waste.
like okay, so it's like she lives far away. You're just gonna take the chance and hope that she'll fuck you, and if she doesn't, then it's a dub.
Because you feel like you have better chances if
You
she's
know
10
how
minutes
much
away.
time and energy that takes to talk to someone who doesn't live in the same state as you?
Yeah.
If there's no
My time,
I've never been
my
in a long distance
resources, like,
relationship.
nah.
I've been in a long distance relationship. If there's like, say, I'm in a long distance relationship, she's moving down here in 2 months. All right, we have a time period to look forward to.
Right.
But if there's no end, you just in Michigan and I'm here. What
No,
we doing?
it does get tired. Years
I'm
away.
not flying
same
nowhere.
thing. It's the
if
same
I know
thing.
for sure I can't get it.
That's
a
all
waste
y'all
of time.
care about.
Yeah.
That's all you care about.
Because all you guys
I'm
care
not saying
about
that's all.
is
generation
but
is so
that's what you gotta
trash.
do.
That's a
Just
lot
fuck.
of time and money that goes into that.
a lot of time and money anyway.
We're spending time
It's gonna
together.
be a lot of time and money
I-
anyways.
All right, so let me ask y'all a question. Would you fly a man out if you knew he was going to give you?
First of all, I
Would
don't
you fly him
men out. I don't fly men out.
No, I'm asking. Would you?
If I was the man, you mean?
no.
No, if you're the
No.
woman,
I don't fly out. Sorry, man.
Why not?
Because I just don't.
Why not?
but the vibes
I'm
you
not
want to see in a
doing that.
person, the vibes are there.
Why not?
You can't fly yourself out. You don't got enough money to fly yourself out. We got a problem.
I wouldn't be opposed to flying a
Double
man
standards,
out.
I
It would
swear, it's
depend.
crazy.
It would depend
It's
on the
crazy.
circumstances. It would depend on the circumstances.
Okay.
I would. It
Oh, you would?
It would depend on the circumstances.
So now we can have an actual conversation.
Depends on. I'm very open-minded. I am. I can consider both sides, but it depends on the
But
circumstances.
what if he don't want to give you?
What's the
Yeah.
circumstance?
It's
He's gonna pay you back?
Let me get.
No, I would only do it like, say it's like I've been seeing you and you've been coming to see me.
Yeah.
Like, babe,
Then
I
I'll
want you
buy
to
your
come back.
ticket.
That's
I'm
different.
buying you another
'Cause we're
ticket.
dating at
we're
this
talking
point.
about buy the first flight to
Yeah,
you.
the first flight.
The first flight
Thank
to
you.
come
Yeah.
see me,
Thank
buy
you.
it for you. The first flight to come. I would have had to see you.
If
real
I buy
bad.
the first
I would have
flight-
had to want to see you.
If I buy the
so
first
bad.
flight and we don't
Like,
do nothing, I'm not coming back.
I don't know. It just don't feel right in my spirit.
I would have to want to see you so bad, like so bad to the point where I'm just like, fuck it. I'm just gonna buy this man's ticket.
But he's still not gonna give you.
That's fine.
You okay with that?
I'd be okay with it.
Yeah. Look at you. Look.
Because
See?
what? That's
Look.
the reason I'm flying you
Come
out
on.
is to get dick. Is that why I'm flying you out?
That's
No,
probably why
what-
you did
that's
fly
what he
him
wants
out.
to know.
So,
No.
but in your
You're
mind,
not flying no
but-
man out just to see him in person and have a
But
conversation.
that's the thing. I'm not gonna fly the man out. Period.
Right.
Unless.
So what you really want to see him for?
Already been
Unless,
dating.
You said if you really wanted to see him.
But I'm saying off the first meet and greet, I'm not gonna want to. It's no on earth. I want to see that bad. It's nobody on earth.
There's no
Are you
girl
kidding
on
me?
earth I want to see that bad.
You lying like a bitch.
could- you know what?
You lying.
She could buy her own
You think I'm
flight.
flying out to see a girl?
You
First of all,
lying
You
like
think
a
I'm flying
bitch.
out to see a girl?
Lying.
Crazy.
Especially
lying.
if I know she not doing nothing.
When you're having sex with someone, which gender is more likely to determine if it's bad or good? Let's be real.
I can go either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It could go either way.
That's a good question, but that
It
can go
does-
either way.
yeah.
If she
It's
don't know how to
mostly
ride.
a man. If you don't have
she
a
don't know
good
how to ride.
size, how do you know how to rock?
No accountability. This is crazy. No accountability.
No, I mean, I've just never been told I'm bad at what I do. I don't mean to say it like that. But
So we automatically say if it's good or bad.
for the most part,
That is true. Because if the
y'all,
niggas is not
you don't
fucking
gotta
with
do
it,
too much.
then it's like
you don't got to do too much.
Yeah.
Let's be real.
crazy.
that's not true. I feel like I done dished out some whack pussy
you
before.
not
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I
packing,
have.
you
I've
been-
dished out
You said
some
what?
bad.
I feel like I've dished out some whack pussy before. I feel like I have. Yeah.
I've dished out some bad.
Like
We've all heard our
we
bad.
started getting into it, and I wasn't feeling it. So now the
Right.
experience
You're
is
just not
mid.
really into
like
it.
the experience.
But
is
if he's not big, the experience will always be mid.
if he's not big,
Yes.
So it's not about the motion of the ocean.
So it's about the
It just
size.
got to be the size.
I
That's
mean,
crazy.
it depends on it. It
You know what? I'm not
I'm
gonna lie.
It could be medium, but if it's small, there's nothing we can do about that.
So you dealt with some small.
Yes, unfortunately. In college,
Unfortunately,
it was rough.
And sometimes when you're already there, you're just
It's
like,
like, dang, we
like,
might as well
I can't
see it
really
through.
turn
Got to
back.
see it through, my boy.
It's kind of hard just to turn back.
Why are women attracted to a man's butt?
Oh.
Oh,
Like we know why men are attracted to women's butt.
that's how
but
you started.
I personally don't know why ladies are.
I mean, I feel like it's the full figure. You know what I mean? It's not just the butt. But I feel like
Okay.
if you have a perky butt as a man, you're also in great shape. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because like,
yeah, that's
what
true.
perky
That's
butt
true. You are
man do you
great.
know
Yeah, you
that's
are.
like?
But that's
flopping
not
in
true.
the
There's some
front?
guys who don't work out that do have perky butts.
Where?
What do you mean?
I've never
some
seen
guys
them.
just got some booty.
But what do you like about
There's
it?
juicy
Like,
booty and
you
there's
don't
perky
use
booty. It
it.
depends on the butt that you.
You
don't.
don't,
Y'all be squeezing it, grabbing
makes
it, like,
the
for what?
outfit. It makes like whatever they got on, like whatever they got going on. Their walk, their everything. You don't gotta have like some shit back there. But you know what I'm saying? Like
You can't have a bigger butt than me.
Don't.
Because then
Oh,
it's
he
a
can't have
no-go.
a bigger butt than you.
Absolutely not. And I'm already, you know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't
I'm
gonna lie.
happy.
I've been told I have a perky butt.
That's a compliment.
but it's like it makes you
But I don't
look
like
good
my
in
butt
clothes
touched.
and out, and everything's proportionate. Like, what if you have good everything and no butt? Like nothing back there.
I mean-
It's
like,
just
would you
flat.
prefer us to like
I
flight
mean,
flatten
It looks weird.
Isn't it okay if a man has a flat butt?
Yeah,
though?
it
No.
should
It's not. It don't.
I'm
look
not
cute.
going for
especially when
it.
you're naked. Mm-mm.
Y'all looking
not
at that?
Yeah, when you walk away to
What
go
are you
grab
using
towel,
it for?
yeah.
That's like an ick for me if you have a flat butt.
I'm gonna be real. I'm
Not
gonna be
a
real.
big.
I don't have many insecurities, but I do not like my butt looked at.
Why?
Oh no,
I don't.
no. I hate when it gets slapped too.
Nah.
You low-key like
Leave
it.
it
Don't do
alone.
that. You
No.
low-key like
Nah.
it. Don't do that. Because
No,
it's like
it
that.
makes you
Babe,
drunk.
stop.
Yeah.
Right.
Whoa, what
Don't
you
do that.
doing,
Stop
girl?
it.
You better stop.
But you be poking it out. You like, stop it.
Nah, I don't.
Don't play with me.
You need to chill.
They be the ones who bring it up the most.
Nah. For real, like, you know, say you
In his defense, it wasn't his question.
say you in the bedroom, you get finished. I'm like, damn, I gotta walk to the bathroom, but I know she gonna look at my ass. I'm gonna walk
Yeah, but if
backwards.
you're in great shape, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But if you're in
you
great
should
shape,
embrace
your
that.
back is nice, then your booty is, you see what I'm saying? And then the legs to
I
finish
mean-
it off.
I mean,
you walking away confident.
The body's straight. I just don't like my ass looked at.
It's
Is
kind
it-
of
is this some
inevitable.
trauma?
Yeah, it's just kind of
Behind that?
Probably,
You know what, that's a good question.
Probably.
Okay.
I've had my ass slapped a few times.
Okay,
it
okay.
makes
By
you
women.
comfortable.
But you
Well,
also play sports, right?
I used to. I'm retired.
So is that why? Is that a part of the reason why? Because I know that in sports they
Nah,
be slapping
that has-
ass on the field and
Nah.
stuff.
Does sports really make guys like start doing that in like real life?
To be
Because
honest,
I
I
know
never
somebody
did
like
that.
that in real
That
life.
was
And he
never
was like,
really- that
"Oh, I
was-
play baseball a lot, so like the gay jokes is not for real." I was like,
Nah.
"Oh, for real?"
No, it's not like a gay thing. It's just like
No, that's not what I meant.
it just.
But I'm
it-
just saying,
it like the feeling of getting my ass slapped. It doesn't feel like when y'all get your ass slapped.
Like you don't feel like
Like y'all, no, I don't get that feeling.
I do.
I feel less of a man when he gets slapped. I don't like it.
But it's like,
Terrible.
why would that make you feel like less of a man?
'Cause why you slapping my
it's
butt?
playful. It's like a playful thing.
Yeah.
Like,
It's
you know what I'm saying?
not trying to
Like,
hurt
it's not
you.
a turn on for me though. I'm not like.
if she playfully like swung your dick, would you feel good about that?
probably.
You know, like this
Might
big old
hurt.
thing. Like, oh,
that big old ding dong you got there.
You don't ever like.
Depends on how she does it.
Right. Because what if she's like this little do? That'd be a no go.
We don't got to deal with that on this.
Oh, okay.
I got a side question for y'all. Do y'all have an ick when it comes to that?
What?
Like for
You're the one that gave me the alcohol.
that could be a side question. Like for example, you know, most men don't like the butt touch. Do y'all have an ick? Is there something like you don't like the men doing to you?
In regards to touching, I like being
Or just like
touched.
you sort of like sexual stuff. Period.
I'm big on physical touch, so.
Whatever comes to mind first.
I don't know. First thing came to mind was a spit in the mouth thing. I do.
Oh,
not
I
fuck
love
with
that.
I do
Oh.
not fuck with that shit. Hell no.
What?
You telling me you done
Wait.
hiked up some spit from
Wait.
back
Hell
there?
yeah, you better-
spit it in my mouth. Absolutely fucking not.
Oh, I got some stories.
Absolutely
We're the
not.
opposite in that regard.
In that regard,
Because I
Alright.
love slapping
Everything else
kisses,
is fine.
spit on my mouth from
Everything's
the
fine.
the farther away the better because I want to watch it like.
Oh, you want him
trickle
doing
on down.
target practice?
All of it.
Oh no,
Nasty.
bitch, no.
Hey, Kev.
I like to like,
No.
let me not say too much.
I don't even like to be like on the to like, you know how girls be like on the top
Yeah.
to go suck
That's
it. Like
different. Yeah.
no, like I don't like seeing my spit like go on it. Like I have to
I'd rather
gradually,
sloppy wet.
insert the spit as you go.
I need to sit up. Hold on.
Just got started, yo.
Not a
do you
side
spit in girls'
question
mouths?
took off. That's a hell of a
Oh, you
side
do?
question.
I love me.
Oh, you
That.
nasty.
You like spit too?
Wait, so
All
you
right.
don't like the spit?
No.
Team no
That's
spit.
nasty.
Team no spit. Team spit.
You spitting on this side.
No,
Yes, sir.
I got a quick story.
Get into it.
So I didn't spit in a girl's mouth for the first time until like 2 years ago.
You already swap spit when you kiss with somebody, when you having sex with somebody.
All
Not
right,
that
so-
much. Not
So
that
what
much.
difference does it really make?
And for me, if the kiss is too wet, you can't kiss. Why is your spit dripping down my chin?
Well, I got a
That's-
nasty-
'Cause you
I
making
got a
him
nasty
drool.
story. You might not even know
Oh.
this. Ooh. So it was my first time hanging out with this girl.
Okay.
And you know, the sexual
First
tension was there.
time.
First time. The sexual tension, it was there. It was there.
Okay.
And we were a little lit. We were drinking wine. I got a big old mouthful of wine. Spit it right in her mouth.
Oh, wait, what?
Wait. The wine?
Spit-
So you spit wine.
I
into-
spit the wine into her mouth.
Did she like
She
it?
drank it.
That's a little bit different.
I
kinda fuck with that low key.
I
Because
kinda
like,
But it's like,
Damn,
how?
I can't
Because
believe-
when you were like, oh, I spit it into her mouth, like, what do you mean by that?
The actual spit.
I
That's what I
can't-
thought you meant.
no.
What was the
I'm
position
not
for
really-
that? Like,
What was the what?
what was the position for that? You weren't sitting across from her.
Man, I'm getting into detail. This is a Christmas episode.
We talk about wine.
So, you know, we're doing doggy.
Jesus.
We're doing doggy.
Wait, what?
I was hitting it from the back.
Wait, how y'all go from hanging out to doing doggy?
We're hanging out for the first
I
time.
was trying to keep it PG.
They were hanging out in doggy style.
So,
How did wine get involved while you're doing doggy? Like,
They're hanging out in doggy style,
so
drinking
I was
wine.
feeling nice. I'm hitting it from the back. I have the wine bottle in my hand, drinking out the bottle.
Oh.
Take a little swig,
Okay.
grab the neck,
oh.
spit that.
So spun her head around.
Yeah.
Was she prepared for that?
No,
Because I
she
probably
was
would have
not.
just, like,
And then we
spit
ended
her
up
out.
dating for like 8 months.
You said, and then what?
We ended up dating for like 8 months.
See?
Oh,
It'll
you
lock
know,
you in.
yeah, sometimes.
So
yeah,
man, that's
sometimes.
probably why.
Yeah, she was like, oh my God, it was such an experience. Like, I'm never going to forget it. I have to be with him.
That was
now.
actually the only time I did that.
When that level of
Yeah.
freakiness is unlocked,
Yeah, you're just like, yeah.
it's hard to
Oh,
go
good for
back.
you.
Like, once I unlock that with
But it's
my
like-
person,
Yeah.
like, now we have to do it every time.
That's the first time I ever said that on here.
Oops.
Good for you for sharing. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
You different. Who you
Are you
talking
okay?
I'm good.
Okay.
About
What? This is a mental health. This is a mental health check too.
How did that make you feel when you spat into her
Listen,
mouth?
no, I'm
Made
talking
me
about
feel
because they were
superior.
together for 8 months. So I'm like, are you okay? Because you're not together anymore.
You know, you
We're
don't spit in
good.
anyone else's mouth.
Trust me,
Like,
we
you
all
know,
good.
are you gonna do that again? You gonna spit in someone else's mouth?
Hell yeah, he is.
Yeah.
It depends how I feel.
Yeah, we're gonna do it again.
I'll never want to be spit in my mouth though. Don't ever spit in my
Yeah,
mouth.
no.
Please don't ever do that.
Wait a minute.
get canceled
Now we got
real
double
quick.
standards?
She said, "Wait a minute."
In this area, yes.
That's different.
What?
Don't spit in my mouth.
That's just not fair.
And we're back
You
to
would
the
like
butt
to spit
slapping
in a
all
man's
over
mouth.
again.
You can slap our ass, you can spit in
Right.
us, but we can't do it.
But y'all like it. Y'all be liking
But
it.
would you like it?
Yes, but you like it too. But
No,
only
I
when
like
you're doing
to do
it.
it. I don't like to.
Yeah,
get my
because
mouth
you want to feel
He don't like- he
superior.
don't like to receive
Like he
Is that
just
what it
fucking
is?
said.
I was just in the
He just
moment.
said that. He literally just said that.
I ain't gonna lie,
I like feeling
So
superior.
it's a dominant
That,
thing.
yeah, that's a dominant move.
You fucking
right
dog ass bitch.
Damn, it wasn't like that. It was like, bend your ass over.
I'm hitting this bitch from the mouth with a bottle. Bang. Bitch, turn your head around.
Disrespectful.
quick.
That's ridiculous.
Did she say anything afterwards?
She loved it.
She's
like,
getting
no,
hit.
brought it
What
up.
is she gonna say?
She said no one's ever done that to me.
I was about to say. I don't know.
I was like, I've
Not
never
spit
done that
some
to
wine in my
anyone.
mouth. I mean, not spit in my mouth, period. So, no.
What if
But
that's
bitch,
her
I'm
thing?
finna
It's
spit
not
that
my
shit back
thing,
at
but
you,
what if
though.
that's her thing? I'm like, all right, let me
swallow it.
switch it up this time.
I'm not giving it a try.
You're not gonna try
talking
doing
about
it
What
to your
is your
person?
reason? Like, mine is because it's
I'm not spitting in a girl's mouth. No.
It's just nasty.
And she can't spit in mine. That's nasty.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Like the same
I
way
just-
how you say
I
you
just
feel
don't
superior,
think
like
it's
that's how I
that-
feel. Like you're spitting in my mouth. That's how I feel about the nut on the face thing. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's the same category.
See, now that's a different conversation.
Nah, see,
For y'all.
What do you
See.
mean? I
Face
feel like
shows
that's
are
like
mud.
feeling
Losing
inferior.
points.
You feel like it's degrading?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that
I
You losing-
do. I
losing
do.
points.
Yo, I can't believe it's a
badly.
Christmas
I'm not
episode.
saying that it can't happen, but it's like
Cheers
no.
to cream.
If you meet someone and they told you they got cheated on by their last 3 partners, would you feel sympathy for them or feel that they're the problem? Do I need to say it again?
I think initially I would feel sympathy,
Yeah, that's
but
true.
after we discuss like what their situation was like, their
Yeah.
relationship was like,
And
because
you
I
started to tell me about you.
if you are because I just feel like women cheat for a reason. Not to
Yeah,
say that it's
that's
valid,
true. Yeah.
but a lot of women will cheat when they're not getting attention, when they're feeling neglect, and so they want to feel loved. Men cheat because they like to get off,
Yep.
for the most part.
For the most part.
Yeah. That's why
What-
it hurts, or they say it hits harder when women cheat. Because like,
That
Because
shit
it's
hurt.
calculated. We
that's
didn't
why
want to
they
do
say
that to you.
Nah, y'all be pussy. Y'all be pussy. Talking about.
No, because y'all be
But when we
cheating.
do, we're pulling you on you.
When y'all
Right.
cheat, whew,
Y'all have 10 points. That is one.
yeah, but you ain't have to fall in love with him. Damn.
Fall in love.
That doesn't
Yeah, that's what
happen
y'all be
often.
doing.
You
Y'all
think that
y'all,
happens?
y'all be cheating emotionally.
Like, not necessarily.
I wouldn't
Not
say that.
necessarily.
For the most part. For the most part.
necessarily.
For the most part.
Not my part.
It's usually not just a quickie.
It's usually
That's
not.
true.
I mean, that's like, which girl's just going to be like, oh, you know, I'm going to off on my man for a quickie. Like, what the fuck? Why would you do that?
Usually there's some emotional attachment. There's some build up to it.
There's been some build up to lead me to the point to now indulge
trying to
in this
find
with this guy.
what's
So
lacking
it's
in our
not-
relationship with
Not
someone
because
else.
now I want to start this relationship with this other guy. It's because now I'm like, I'm over you.
Why y'all be having options like that though? I don't like that.
What do you
Why do we have
mean?
options?
Why you be having backup plans?
Would you prefer me to have
Y'all
no
be
options?
having backup plans. Y'all got the
Y'all be
same
having backup
plans. Y'all be adding to y'all plans.
Backup
What
to
do you
backup
mean
to
backup?
backup.
Y'all be
adding to
having
y'all plans
having
ain't went nowhere.
y'all be having
So I don't
the
even
friend
know
of a
what you be talking
friend.
about.
Y'all be having the dude from
No,
IG.
no. We just
Y'all
have
be
been
having the
waiting
work
for y'all to
husband.
mess
Y'all be
up.
having the-
Yeah, and then that's when you
We
wanna-
got people in the waiting room.
Exactly.
Not ready.
Exactly.
No, it's
Thank
not
you.
even
Thank you for
ready.
admitting that. Thank you for
I can't
admitting
contest
it.
to that.
But
I can't
it's not
contest to that.
it's not
I
a waiting
can't
it's not a
contest to
waiting
that.
room that I picked out.
It's your waiting room.
No, but
it is
okay.
literally called Erica's waiting room.
I know, but it's not like I'm the one at the door that says who can come in and who can't.
Yes, you
It's
do.
full of people.
You
Whether
allow entry.
whether I entertain who's in the waiting room or not is up to
See,
me.
you're not supposed to
Listen.
entertain nobody.
You know
I'm
when-
not saying
But
I
if
am.
you're
not
fucking
supposed
up,
to.
if you're on
I'm
some
not saying I
shit,
am.
you know what I'm saying, and the bitch is over it, like, what do you mean?
Listen, you know when you go to
No.
the ER or the whatever,
The
and the urgent care,
Okay.
and the doctor come in, he says next, that's you.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I can be like, I'm sorry, sir.
Yeah.
We don't do walk-ins. We do appointments. You gotta go.
But if
So-
my man been messing up, we could do this.
What I'm
walk-in.
trying to say is,
I feel like
We're
I would
wanted.
say, like, I got a list. It's my name, Frankie. You know, when you come in contact with me, you're like, damn, I damn, put your name on the list.
That's a waiting room.
Go business. It's not a waiting room. You're not sitting in the room waiting on me.
A lot of niggas are.
Oh, you'd be surprised.
I mean, if they waiting on me, that's fine.
They will
I'm not
wait
saying
years
you-
too.
just
You gonna
saying,
give them a
it's like-
chance?
Years.
But it's like, it's not like, it's like, oh, I got niggas from way back, whatever the f- waiting on me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, there's men
You'd be
every day in and out.
surprised.
Like,
You be surprised.
No, I'm not saying that. That's not a thing. Like, yeah, there are guys that are waiting on you for
There's
sure.
a
Like, they
few
waiting on
girls.
your nigga to
I'm
fuck
waiting for them
up.
to
They
break
waiting
up.
on you. Yeah.
You said what?
They
There's
are.
a few girls I'm waiting for them to break up with
Yeah,
them because they
niggas
are
do
not in a
that.
healthy
Yeah.
relationship.
But it's like, I don't want, like, I hate that men look at it like,
You know who
it's
you
like
are, baby.
Carisha.
You on that type of time? Okay.
It's the rum.
I feel like men look at it as like you're just like adding up all the niggas that you got that you can just have access to whenever you want. It's like no, it's not
I'm
like
not
that.
saying they
It's
have
like-
access to us. I'm just saying.
I'm not saying
So
you
it's
got
not
it.
access.
So like whenever you want, you can be like, you know, I'm gonna pick this nigga out.
But
like,
y'all
for
do
lunch.
have that
Good.
select couple, like 2 or 3, where like if hit the fan,
You got to
can
back
fall
up.
back on it.
You got a backup plan.
You think so?
Come
Yes.
on, come on, Frankie. Come
I mean,
on.
it's unplanned backup.
Kid, let my nigga watch this
Like,
show. He finna be
I'm
like,
a full package. It's not like it's planned.
That's just the nature of
it's
it.
not planned.
But it's not
But it's
like
just like,
they
you know
would,
what I'm saying?
They would say no if you shoot your shot back.
Well, let me ask the man's perspective.
Okay.
If you meet someone and they told you they got cheated on by their last 3 partners, would you feel sympathy for them or feel that they're the problem?
Now I would feel like she's a problem.
I know it. I knew it. I just knew it. I knew it.
How?
Wait a minute.
No, explain that.
Because
It can go either way. So explain.
I just feel like somebody else's decision should not reflect onto you, though.
Because I feel like the
What if it
man.
All
happens
the
3
time.
times though?
Yeah, like they found somebody better. You're probably just not a good quality woman.
My bad. Go ahead.
If they cheat on you, if they cheat
Wait,
on you,
wait, wait,
if they-
wait,
if
wait.
that man,
Shaking the table.
Wait.
You shaking the table. What do you mean by
I
better?
didn't even really think of.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Let Chris
I didn't
talk.
really think of an answer for my own question, but now that I'm thinking about it, if a woman got cheated on 3 times,
3.
I will start to think either she crazy, or
Exactly.
there's something.
Exactly.
something
But
not
why
adding
can't
up.
the man just be the men that she's been with just have been unloyal
Maybe she
to
got
her
poor
because
choice in
they
men.
have
Okay,
poor
Three?
choice.
But
poor
3?
choice in men that has to do with like who she is. Because
Exactly.
she's choosing poor choice in men.
Yes, it does.
So she's just a low tier woman because she has poor
But
choice
a
in men.
lot of men
Okay, it depends. I mean,
That's
every
wear a
part of
mask
it.
in the beginning.
every situation is different. I'm not saying she's completely in the wrong because shit happens.
Mm-hmm.
But what if she's going after guys like drug dealers and scammers or
Yeah.
toxic dudes?
But let's say
and,
she's
like,
not. Let's say she's going after good guys that have great
Alright,
jobs, that have great families, but they still go out and they
I'm
cheat.
open to listening
Because-
She probably not that.
That's why I
high
said it could go
quality
But you're
either way.
saying
woman.
initially, like your first instinct is she either
to. It would
got
probably,
a problem.
to be honest.
You said
or,
what?
Okay, I see what you're
That's
saying.
not true. You can't say she's not a high quality woman because she's been cheated on, like, or 3 times. Or like, you can't say
Well, I'm
that.
saying they probably found some woman that was better than her.
But a lot of the time, it's not even that they found a woman better. They be cheating and really want to still stay with you, not because they found someone better and I don't
They
want to
want-
run off with this person.
I probably need the full story.
Like, I'm gonna
That's
say you
why-
need the
that's why-
story.
That's why I said it can go either way because every story is different.
I didn't really give my perspective. If a woman cheats on you 3 times, you're the problem.
Right.
You're the
So
problem.
it goes both ways.
It's like she said you would
'Cause
feel
women-
sympathy at first, but it's like look
It's
for the
always the man's
Just
fault.
like you
It's
said.
always
Wait,
the man's
wait,
fault.
wait,
It's
wait,
always
wait,
you already know.
wait,
So if
because
she
it
get
is.
cheated on 3 times,
Because it is.
Accountability, it's okay.
Let's look at
But
the
it
stats.
is
good.
though.
Lack
Let's
of
look at the stats.
accountability.
Let's look
It's
at
all
the
good.
stats. Let's look at it.
It's
Run it
always
back. Run it
man's
back.
fault.
Run it back.
Look at
Lack
the
of
stats.
accountability. It's all
But it
good.
is though because y'all can do
It's all
shit with
good.
no emotions attached. If a woman decides to cheat on you,
You just said
she
it's
has
emotional
sat
based.
and calculated that bitch down to
You
the
said
T.
cheating is emotional based for women.
Exactly.
For the most part.
For the
Not all
most
time.
part.
Not all the time. She could have been on some because you're lame. LAME. Bye. You see what I'm saying?
Why would she
But
date
I'm
you
just
if you were
saying,
lame?
like, she found
So she
something she
can't be
liked
lame?
in the
That's
beginning. You said so what?
So she can't be lame.
She can.
That's not that she. That's not saying that she can't be lame.
So
she
you're
could
saying,
be lame too.
You're saying 100% of the time, if the woman gets cheated on,
It's always the
it was
man's
because of
fault.
the man.
Always.
If a woman
You
cheats.
just said that she
Always.
does that shit based off emotion.
I'm sorry. If you said if the man gets cheated on 3 times,
It's a man's
it's always,
problem.
It's always the man's
If the woman
problem.
cheats on you 3 times, yes,
100%.
You're lacking.
That's crazy.
You're lacking.
That's
You're
crazy.
lacking. Because if you knew what she was doing to keep a, you would keep her.
So that's my fault.
If you was doing what the you was supposed to be doing, you
Why
know how
we
many
can't reverse
bitches.
it?
But you know how you said what?
Why we can't reverse it? For the
Reverse
women.
it.
Well, the stats
Like
are
if she,
higher for
like
men.
she not lacking?
If she
The
was doing
stats
what
are
she was
higher.
doing, she wouldn't cheat on you.
She not a lame?
So if she was doing what she was doing, she wouldn't cheat on you. That's what you're saying.
Women could cheat too.
No, that's what we're
Yeah,
talking about.
they can.
That's what we're talking about. Women
Absolutely.
cheating on the men. But he's saying, can it be reversed? Like,
But
can
how come
it be
if
like
the woman cheats, it's the man's fault?
because, like I said, if you was
There's
doing what
good
you
men
was,
out there.
but if you was doing what you was supposed to be doing, fulfilling where you supposed to be fulfilling it, you see what I'm saying?
Sometimes
Like,
y'all don't even know what you want. So the man could be doing what he's supposed to do, but you're like, I want something else because I'm bored. So I'm going to go cheat.
Yeah, yeah.
At that point, it's about where you are in your life.
It's situational.
And then what it is that is for you.
That's
so
what I
at
was
that
saying.
point, okay, I know you laugh because you're like, oh, we can't win.
I don't want to put people in a category. Like, I don't like to say, like,
So if she get cheated on 3 times, it's still not her fault. She can't be considered a lame chick.
No. I'm not saying that because there are women who treat their niggas shit. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, there's some guys who are very loving and very, like, you see what I'm saying? And there are women that, like, take advantage of that for sure. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, then that's up to you to leave the bitch.
That was wild. Hold on a second.
You want me to go? Or you?
Screaming in the
You go ahead. Actually, let me throw this in. Should I throw this? Yeah, let me throw this in there.
Go ahead.
Because this was like mutual between us. What's your favorite non-sexual act of intimacy?
Oh yeah.
can it
We
still be
asked the
physical?
guys too. We gonna ask the ladies.
Can it still be physical?
Non-sexual act of intimacy.
Depending on what it is. Let's hear your answer.
Cheek
Cuddling.
kisses.
Cheek kisses.
Yeah, on my cheeks. I love that.
Or forehead kisses? Or neck kisses?
Cheek kisses for sure.
Like,
Cause I'm gonna be cheesing, bitch. You're kissing me, my cheek, all like
like
this,
this.
and you're just like, and I'm just like,
I would say neck.
neck.
Because
Nah,
it
that's
cannot be
sexual.
considered
Yeah,
sexual.
that's
Yeah,
definitely
like,
sexual.
sexual.
Non-sexual act would be like, taking a walk in the park.
Oh, okay. So not physical then.
Yeah, so
Holding
that's what she
hands.
asked you if it was physical. That's why I said cheek kisses.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
non-physical.
Non-physical.
Let's think a little bit.
Acts of intimacy.
Of intimacy that aren't physical. Okay.
Y'all just some touchy ass.
Flowers. I like flowers. Flower
Flowers type of
vases in
girl.
my room. I like them to get like re-upped. If they're dying, re-up. You know what I mean?
I guess when you're thoughtful, when you think before.
What's your love language?
Sex. I'm kidding.
Quality time for me for sure, which can involve that.
Just
But quality time is big for me.
Listen. Keep it.
You can't act like that's not one of yours
Keep
too.
it 100. If the sex ain't hitting, it's not hitting.
first of all, that's not even a love language. It's physical touch.
It's underneath physical touch. It's a bullet in there.
Kidding. I was just
It's bulleted in there. No, but I would say quality time for sure is up there, and acts of service and physical touch. Honestly, all of them. I'll be honest.
Can't pick them up.
All of them.
I would say like long talks. Like if I can sit and talk to you like forever. Like my thing is if we can't remember what the fuck we was talking about, we had a good ass conversation, and the conversation can just keep going, and it's so natural.
Oh, I'll
like
be remembering. I'll talk for an hour. Remember the whole conversation.
really,
I remember
You got good
conversations that
memory.
I've had with
yeah.
other episodes when we first started with people.
Yeah, you must have good memory. Because
I do
like
have
for
good
me, it's
memory.
like when the conversation's flowing, like it's just like damn, like I don't even remember what we just talked about. Like all of what we talked about so much, and it was such an interesting conversation. We just jumped into the next conversation and the next conversation, and it's just like damn, I fuck with you. Like,
So that's you got another one?
Nah. I still like a massage.
a massage. That's not sexual.
It
No.
definitely can be. The massages that they post as of recent.
It can.
Have you seen the masseuse out here on Instagram?
I mean,
I hope
the
they-
male
I need to
masseuse
get that
at
job.
that.
It
Yes.
can turn into it, but initially, no.
I mean, when women give you a massage, it's not sexual. It's when the men give you a massage because you be like, "Oh my god, my back
What?
hurts."
Oh, no, I'm
And
talking
you
about when
start
she
rubbing
gives
her
me
pussy.
one.
Like, okay,
Wait, how you know about that?
That's a trick in every man's book. Come on now, let me give you a
oh,
massage.
my back hurts. I'll give you a
And then they
massage
take your
back.
panties off.
Right,
Like, whoa,
literally.
whoa,
And it's
whoa,
like,
whoa.
oh, okay, but you don't
Hold
have to ask no
on, wait, hold on.
questions.
Can I move this out the
Massage
way?
is not
This in the
consent.
way.
Massage is not consent.
Do you have another one?
I don't know if this is sexual or not. I like eye contact.
Okay.
Okay.
Intimate. Me too.
But like,
I don't.
not just like, let me look at you. But like if you having, for example, you're having a long conversation, but you get like that deep eye contact where you like,
Can't do it.
I can't do it.
You don't like
my
eye contact?
favorite thing. Like I'll get
What?
lost in your eyes.
how you be having an hour-long conversation
Especially
with no
if
eye
I
contact?
like you, I cannot look
What?
you dead in your eye. I can't do it. I can't do it. I start blushing. I can't even speak
she get
straight.
nervous.
I can't even do it. And now all my cool is out the window. It's out the window. I can't even play it now.
But that's why it's kind of a good thing.
So it's like when I'm talking, I'll like look everywhere else. Like, yeah.
You start blushing if you're making eye contact or if he's making it with you.
I mean, you're going to be looking at me if I'm talking, but it's like, I can't look. If I have some kind of feeling towards you, I can't look you dead in your face and be talking. I got to look elsewhere because I'm going to start smiling. It's going to be like, yeah,
All right, so that's
like,
good.
So I can't.
Then that leads to other things.
But that's intimate.
Exactly.
So I just can't do the eye contact. So
I mean, I'm
like,
not saying
me,
let's just stare
like
at each other all night. But it's like we having a conversation. I'm like,
if we locked in,
I like
and
the way you looking
eyes,
at me.
See, no. That's what I'm saying. When I'm talking, I have to look elsewhere.
And then as soon as y'all both break it, you hit that little.
You look away. You look away.
You know, actually, I have another one. Dancing.
Ooh, yes.
Ooh, yes.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I have one.
Uh-oh.
Laughing.
Hey.
A concept.
It is.
A man with a sense
because
of humor.
If you have a good ass laugh.
A man with
like
a
a
good sense
real
of humor.
No, like a laugh
imitate it.
where you're like gasping for fucking breath. Like,
Right.
say
If you
something
can
funny.
make me laugh, you can ha kiki.
Let's get one more from me.
Okay.
I can explain that.
This was anything but a holiday.
Got to
episode.
see it
I know,
through.
for real.
I don't know why you
But
put
it's still good,
Why
though.
you put
It's still
us on a
good.
holiday special?
I don't know why we did that.
Why.
Shout out to Francesca Bailey. She came up with this question. How have you changed since 2020
Do you want to start with that?
in life?
Like,
Which-
what do you?
I gotta think.
What do you
You know-
think
you know-
is?
you-
What do
you
you
know I'm a
think
thinker.
is like the biggest thing that you that changed about you from 2020 up until now?
Makes you different. from
So
what
when
you
I
were
think
before.
of 2020, I think of quarantine, COVID. I was pretty reckless during quarantine. I'm not gonna lie. Quarantine was a good time for me
Yeah.
because I had so much freedom
Yeah.
and wasn't working, getting a check from the government. Life was good. Life was good. So to now, I think I've gotten a lot more discipline. I've gotten a lot more structure in my life. Moved down here.
Definitely feel that.
Ever since moving down here, like I've been on my shit. Like I've been on a schedule. I'm in school, hit the gym, work on the podcast, go to work, yada yada yada. So
You got a routine
I
now.
feel like I'm definitely adulting a lot more.
Good for you. Snaps for growth. Snaps for growth.
Yes. Yes.
What about you, Chris?
I gotta think. For real. It's gonna
He
be
the
a minute.
same motherfucker he was.
Not even close.
Nah, he actually a lot different. He a lot different.
I'm
Talk
just
about
playing.
it.
I'm just
Talk
playing.
About it. Talk about your past club life.
Oh, you don't club
Compared to
anymore?
now.
Oh, wow, you have changed.
I don't chase after things anymore. I just let it attract and come to me.
Okay.
Focus on working on myself and just hope it comes to me.
Good.
So, yeah.
Good
That's
for
about
you.
That's a good one. Yeah.
What
Yeah.
about y'all? I'm gonna flip the question.
Oh yeah, I know it.
I knew you would. Frankie, you can go first.
What?
You the one that had
You said you knew
ready
it.
to go
yeah,
answer.
but, yeah, it was my question, so why don't you answer first? I can answer last. It was my question.
Well, I got to think.
Um,
buffer.
So I definitely think that I've grown a lot more since 2020. I think in 2020, I turned 21. And 21 to 23, there's like a major difference. Like I feel so much more grown up, so much more mature. Like my outlooks on things, I feel like are so much more different. Like relationships, people, friends, family, like everything. I feel like I've settled down a little bit more. I feel like I reeled it in some and really just like grown up, like all together within myself. I just feel so, you know what I mean? Like
Wholesome.
Like I'm like growing into the woman I'm supposed to become
All right.
at this point in
We
time.
love that.
2020, I just graduated college. And I wanted to move in Miami so bad, but COVID happened. So I had to move home and I was
Literally.
pissed off. And then I was so determined to come back here because I was like, I have goals, I have aspirations, and I need to get down to Miami because that's where it's going to happen. Frankie was my counterpart. We were going to live together. And we figured it out. We were homeless for like 3
Literally.
months. I was sleeping on couches and trying to figure out how we were going to make
air
a
it
way.
out like that.
Hey, yeah, it's life.
It's life. I'm going to be
Trust me,
honest.
I was in the same boat.
You know what I'm saying? But now I can reflect and be like, I'm so happy and I'm so proud that I took those steps and I did that because I didn't have to. I could have stayed with my parents until I was able to get it together and live on my own. But I was so determined to figure out who I was, to work on my music. And now I can reflect on my manifestations and really feel like they came to fruition. Like my music family has grown so much in the past 2 years. I was able to do a festival. I have a stable job. Like, you know, there's so many things that I can be grateful for and thankful for now. And, you know, if anything, like I do have more of a routine, but reflecting is just like a wow moment. And it's hard for you to do that as you're growing up because you're always trying to get to the
you're
next
stuck in the
level
moment.
and you're never like appreciative of the things that you've accomplished. But little things matter too. So, yeah, for that I would say I'm just proud of where I am today.
We love it.
Don't snap
You
for
know.
me.
We love it. We love
We're
it.
gonna stop for
snaps
Frankie too, because she's growing into a woman.
But she was reckless, but now she's better. All right, let's end this.
Okay,
though.
guys.
Drop your IG one more time.
Frankie Bailey, FrankieBailey. Yup.
Erica Officer, ErykahOfficer.
And again, it's your boy Chris. You can follow me on IG at Mathis023.
And it's your boy Kaz. You can follow the IG CAZ_0. But don't go nowhere.
Nowhere.
Because you can follow this beautiful podcast at Canivibewithyall Podcast on all platforms. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TikTok. I said TikTok, my bad. Snapchat, Facebook for the older crowd, Twitter, gang, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, all that good stuff. We said this was a Christmas/holiday episode, but it most definitely
Merry
wasn't.
Christmas.
Because we was over here talking crazy the whole time. So go check that out. Go share with your friends.
Christmas.
Share with
We
your
love
loved ones.
y'all.
Share with your aunties. Share with your side piece. Share with your man. Share with your girl. Share with your baby mama.